Hi guys, welcome to the channel. On this video I'm gonna talk about genetic and training. There are three body types: ectomorph, mesomorph and endomorph. The ectomorph is the kind of person that struggles a lot to gain weight, struggles a lot also to gain strength, and is the kind of person that eats a little, that doesn't eat too much. Is a typical skinny person, okay, with no muscles when the person is not training at all, okay, no muscle, very skinny, okay, long legs, okay, people like that. The endomorph is the kind of person that struggles a lot to lose weight, okay, but also gain strength and weight and muscle very easily. So this one, the endomorph, is the opposite to the ectomorph, that struggles to gain weight but to lose weight or get toned or defined very easily, okay? The mesomorph is the person that is in between ectomorph and endomorph and is very athletic even without training, has muscles, okay, gain muscles very easily and also lose fat very easily. So this is the superhero, the kind of person that everyone wants to be. So without training, the ectomorph is the skinny person, the endomorph usually the overweight person, and the mesomorph the superhero, like I said. So the genetic is what you have since you were born. You can take more or less time to get strength and muscles, but you still can get the body of your dreams. In order to get muscles and strength, you have to give everything. You have to give 100%. So when you are training, you have to go all the way. Like, you can't spend the whole day, okay, or the whole time that you are in the gym with the phone or talking to others or wasting your time. So you really have to go all the way, because if, for example, someone of you, for example, if you have a good genetic, you are gonna get muscles faster. But if you don't have the best genetic, the only thing that you have to do is to do everything the best you can, okay, in order to get there. Because you have a bad genetic, like for example, you are ectomorph and you take a lot, you can't eat much, you are struggling to gain muscles and to gain strength. If you don't give everything, so for you it is gonna be harder than it is for the mesomorph or for the endomorph, that they get muscles and strength quicker. The same is for the endomorph. The endomorph body type, okay, that person that is usually overweight has to train a lot, okay, and also give 100% and gives everything, okay, in order to get muscles, because in order to get there, okay, we all have to train hard. So this shouldn't be an excuse like, as I'm overweight, as I'm endomorph, to me it's gonna be harder to lose weight. Or I'm ectomorph and I'm having problems to get muscular, and that's why I'm not training that hard. No matter the body type, like I said, train hard, give everything, give 100% in the training. So here, no excuses in terms of working out. And now we are gonna go for the food. Depending on which body type you have, if you are ectomorph, what you have to do is to increase the amount of carbohydrates in order to get muscular. And for example, if you can't eat much, try to have a few meals every day, all of them with protein, and you can add, for example, 2 shakes with carbohydrates, like for example, 3 normal meals and 2 shakes, okay, with protein and carbohydrates, because otherwise, if you can eat much, so I know that for you, it is gonna be hard to gain weight, and that is why you have to add, for example, these things like 2 shakes. So if in your case you are an ectomorph, you can do for example, 3 kilos bulking period, okay? You gain 3 kilos of body weight and then cut down the little fat that you had, okay? Because for an ectomorph it's harder, okay? And then bulk up. So 3 kilos of bulking period, cut down a little bit and then bulk up, and stay like this, okay, until you get to the body of your dreams, or what you can have or what you can manage in terms of getting muscular, considering your genetic. If you are an endomorph, you have to reduce the amount of carbohydrates, because in order to get stronger and to get fit and toned, you have to take extra care with the amount of carbohydrates. So if you are starting in the gym and you are overweight, what you have to do is to have a good protein, every meal with protein, and reduce the carbohydrates little by little and slowly, okay, until you get to the point that you get cut or you have no fat, and then you can do a bulking period. You can get like 4, 5 or 6 kilos and then cut down a little bit and bulk up, and for you it is gonna be fine. And in between we have the mesomorph, the body type that is in between ectomorph and endomorph, the superhero, the one that is going to a gym and just for touching the dumbbells a little bit they get muscular. For them it is easier to get muscles and to get strength, and then also when they have to cut down and to reduce the fat, they do it very easily. So this is for food. Now we go for sleep. No matter the body type that you have, if you are ectomorph, endomorph or mesomorph, you still have to sleep like, if you can, 7 or 8 or 9 hours per day. If you can a little bit more because you have more time, do it. But if not, at least 7 or 8 hours. If you can sleep 9, it's fine. It's great in order to recover and then train again and take the whole advantage of the sleep. So the rest period is there, okay? So you cover your training hard, as I said, your meals, okay, with protein, and then consider the carbohydrates depending on your body type, and then the sleep. Try to sleep 7-9 hours, okay? Also, usually, in general, men and women have a different genetic. For example, for men, for us, it is easier to develop the upper body. And generally speaking, okay, for women, usually, they have more problems with upper body, and for them to train the lower body, glutes and legs, it is easier for them, for women. And then we have people that have weak points, like for example, for me, training chest is my weak point. So instead of staying at home and say, okay, as my chest is my weak point, I'm gonna do it like once a week, and I'm gonna complain and say, my genetic is bad here. So in this case, what I do is to train twice a week. I do chest twice a week and the other muscle groups once. Well, I also put arms after, like triceps after the 2 days of chest, and biceps after back and after legs, because I want them a little bit bigger, but my weak point is chest. So what do? Train chest twice. If your weak point is legs, you can train legs twice a week and the other muscle groups once, because in my opinion, something that always works is to train your weak point 2 times per week. Like if your problem, for example, is arms, because you have a bad genetic there and you struggle with arms, you can put, for example, after chest, triceps, after back, biceps, and then in another day, arms, biceps and triceps. So you train them twice a week as well. Here, as long as you recover, you can train a muscle group again, okay? So, for example, to me, in my case, I train chest Tuesday and then also on Friday, right now. So, I do the amount of exercises and sets, okay, that allows me to recover and be ready again on Friday to train chest again. Because remember, if you haven't recovered from a workout, you shouldn't work it out, okay? Wait until the sore goes away and then you can train again this muscle group. For shoulders, the same. If you have problems with shoulders, you can train shoulders twice a week. It works for every muscle group, for back as well, okay? So this is what I had to say about this. Train your weak point 2 times per week. If you want me to make more videos, guys, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want me to make a specific video for you, let me know in the comments and I'll make it, okay? Well, that's all for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do making it for you. Follow me on social media. You have the links on the description of this video. And I also recommend you to watch this. Thanks, guys. See you soon.